Why, hello there. Well, we're going ahead and continuing our run through Horizon Zero Dawn. Keep in mind we have the game available at cdkeys.com for both PC and PlayStation 4, which is the version I'm playing today. We have the PS4 version for less than $10 and the PC version for... I didn't look at that. Since that's not the one I'm playing, I didn't actually look, I'll admit. But definitely be sure to check it out if you guys haven't... if you guys haven't gone and checked out the website in a while, we have a lot of good games for sale. We've got a revamped website, so in general, there's going to be a lot for you to look at. And then, of course, Horizon Zero Dawn, since that's what we're playing, that's kind of what I'll emphasize here. But the game is really good. Whether you want to play it on PC or you're like myself, if you want to play it on PlayStation 4, I could play it on PC, but I didn't have enough room to download it. So it's like, well, I'll just stick with the PS4 version. We have it for sale anyways, so it should work out. Well, the mic shouldn't be low. I could turn it up a little bit. I did a recording test a few minutes ago. It should be good.
My own damn fault. Should have got out.
All right, hold on.
Well, she's an outcast no
Let's. This is the version we're playing. I'll go ahead and select this one. Sorry, I meant to grab the link so that we could share it.
I'll know better next time.
But here we go. Okay. Now, granted, that brings up the United States key. I'm sorry, the PlayStation 4 key, because that's the version that I'm playing. But if you just type in Horizon in the top, you'll find it available for PC. Again, cheaper with us than it would be on Steam. Same for the PS4 version, so definitely worth giving a look. How's the audio sounding now? The mic should be okay. I did a test of it 3 points lower than this, and it sounded okay, but I turned it up a little bit. Hello, Paul. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good afternoon so far. Hope all you guys are doing well. I haven't streamed in, what, it feels like a couple weeks. It's been a while because I've had a lot of stuff going on, so... Sorry, I'm trying to get that key, or that thing. But yeah, it's good to see you guys. I'm glad to be here. Yeah, I've got my, I've got these, my little sister bought me these, blue light filter glasses because, you know, when I'm at work, obviously 8+ hours a day, I've got the 2 monitors and I'm right on them. I have to be close to them because I can't, you know, this is the way my setup is. And she got it for me and she said, hey, what you need to do is wear these throughout your shift. And I did. Hold on. What about this? Is it a thing where, like, the mic itself is backwards? And hello, Simon. Maybe I had the mic backwards. Simon, I hope you're doing well today. Keep my eye out for you. But Spotlight City Keys don't have a scheduling. Well, they've got a schedule set up on Twitch, but the thing is, I know for me personally, with a lot of the circumstances and sickness and things I've been dealing with, I've been very inconsistent lately, and I'm definitely working hard to make sure that doesn't stay the case. You know, that's not... well, and I've got Elgato settings that had to change because of capture card issues from last week and everything, so maybe that's it, Carl. Just a quick side note. Okay, so it sounds good. You can hear me, you can hear the game. It's going quiet again now. See, this happened one time. There was one time a few streams ago. I don't remember who it was, but somebody was saying the same thing. And I went back and listened to the stream afterwards, and it was fine. It had to have been something on their end. I don't want to totally insinuate that's what the case is, but I don't know. Because I did a test recording of it on a -7 dB. I'm on -4 right now. -7, you could hear me fine. Okay. Oof. Why are you not, like, fighting me? Why are y'all just standing there? Okay! They didn't even try to fight me! They literally just stood there and let it happen! I mean, that's fine, but, like, why? They're giving me a break. As a matter of fact, if you guys are willing to give me just a second, I can, I mean, this kind of... Where's my... Oh, here they are. I can actually listen to myself while I'm... That sounds weird. I can actually listen to myself while I'm streaming on my phone, and I can see if it sounds good. So let's see real quick. Oops.
Sun's headed for the west. Keep my guard up.
Oh, you know what? It's not that it sounds quiet necessarily, but the mic, it's loud. Like, I've got it on full volume. It's very loud. It's not any question of, it's not that. It's almost like, I had an issue like this before when I had streaming problems before, and I dealt with that last week. That's gonna be something I have to readjust afterwards. But as far as hearing my voice, you can hear it. It doesn't have that. It's almost like it doesn't have the bass that it needs, but you can hear the volume of it. That's where it's at right now. Oh yeah, I can hear the volume perfectly. It's not quiet at all. Not even remotely close to quiet, but I know what you're talking about when you say that. And hello, SD Curtis. Paul, I'm next streaming. Paul, I'm streaming tomorrow. So this time frame, 2 hours tomorrow, and same today as well. Yeah, see, when you say that it sounds tiny, it's not quiet. I kind of get what you're saying, but I was taking it that you were saying that you couldn't even hear my voice at all. Nah, that sounds perfect. That sounds good. If I have to readjust something on it later, I can, but I'm sitting there listening to it. There's... Oops, I can hear myself. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fine. And I'm not being dismissive of what you're saying. I kind of know what you're saying, but just to plug in my headphones and listen to it there, you can hear my voice well, you can hear the game, it was clear, the enunciation came across well, so I'm not going to worry about it. I think I kind of know what you're talking about, because we had that problem before. I know what you're talking about, but that's not anything I can fix on stream, unfortunately. But yeah, it's like you said, it's a bass thing, and I know what it is. My normal mic audio settings that I had plugged into Elgato here, I had to readjust everything from OBS from last week. It messed up, so I had to add a new mic thing, but it doesn't have the same settings, and I just forgot to adjust the settings. No, what Carl said is right. I took it that he was saying, what he said, what we agreed on there is the bassiness of it. He's completely right. It's got that issue. Yeah, no, Carl, I thought Carl was saying that, like, my voice was like, hey guys, how's it going? Like, you couldn't hear it at all. But now that I've listened to it and, you know, I connected on it, I know exactly what I'm looking at. I know how to fix it. But I can't, unfortunately, fix it on stream. So thank you for pointing that out, Carl. I got really confused at first, but I'm glad that you said something, because otherwise I wouldn't remember that I needed to change that. I was having Elgato and capture card problems last week. That's why I didn't stream. It wasn't just illness. I just could not stream because I was having issues. We got it fixed, but I had to add a lot of different things back, including the mic. And again, when you do that, it gets rid of all your settings you had. So that's good looking out, Carl. I do too, Jamie. Honestly, and no one's going to take it seriously for me because I'm representing them in a stream, but I buy games from them often. I bought 3 of them last week from them, in fact, just that were dirt cheap, like $3. I mean, I've got $3, and
You won't survive this.
especially when she asked me to do things. Yeah, I understand, Paul. I get that. No, I think that turning the volume up probably helped with that, Carl, because I did have the volume lower. Instead of having it negative 4.0, I had it like negative 8 or something. So it could very well just be that I had a little bit, I turned that part up in conjunction with now knowing what I need to look at. I wish I could just unmute this and play it, but it just doesn't connect to this mic anymore for some reason. You know what though? I wonder, let's see, it doesn't work on that one, but this is the one I was using. I wonder if I might be able to make an adjustment. This. Okay, how about this? I think I just fixed what was wrong with it, maybe? How does this sound? Yeah, and that's true. I mean, I got some games on PC from them the other day that were $3, $4, you know, the Arkham games. Just because I've been playing Arkham Origins on PC, I've had it for a long time. I was like, well, I'm going to try Arkham Asylum and Arkham City on PC. CDK's had it for like $3, not even $4 in all, with, you know, buying it all the way through the purchase. And it works amazingly. It downloaded, it has the day of the year, or game of the year versions, like it's perfect. So I'm just kind of like, huh. You know, I understand people sometimes have issues, but for me, I'm just like, man, that worked out perfectly. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought that was something I couldn't fix on the stream, and I'm not trying to, like, pause the game too often, but that basiness is something I like to have fixed where I can. And if there's something I was able to do and reconnect it, I mean, why not take the 2 minutes? Yeah, I'll still mess with that where I need to. But yeah, yeah, they really do have good deals. And like I say, I know most people when they hear that, well, of course you're going to say that because you work for them. But it's not even just that, you know? And you know what's funny about that, Josh? I'm still going to get it, but as I played through the beta for that second week, I ended up, like, through multiplayer and single player, I got so bored with it, I uninstalled it like a day early. I'm not excited about it right now. I'm still definitely going to get it and play it. I think ultimately I would more like it than not, but it just got to a point where I was bored. And it's not because I did everything either. It's not like, oh, well, of course you're going to get bored. You finish everything. It just started to bore me. Yeah, and that's one thing I saw too, Carl. I saw the kind of monetization that they're going to be doing, and that's frankly reprehensible in my opinion. Just, you know, my 2 cents. I hate that they're pushing it so much, and you have to buy all those DLCs for each character. Some of the monetization, if they go through with it, or I don't know if what I read was rumored or guaranteed, but some of the things I was looking at was like, oh, come on, don't do that. But I'm still going to give it a shot. I'm still going to play it. I mean, I played Fallout 76, and that game's the worst video game I've ever played. Almost of all time. I'd put that up there in the top 2 or 3 worst I've ever played in my entire life. And if I can play that one and find something fun about it, in spite of how just trash that game was at first, at least, well, then I have no doubt that I can find something good in that Avengers game. I played Fallout 76 when it first came out, and I streamed it for CD Keys, and it was hard to find things to compliment that game on. Oh, man, it was. No, I hated that game. It was trash. In my opinion, opinions are subjective. I mean, there's no statistical reason why that's true, but I hated it. Yeah, and I'm not against, like, I don't know, I'm not against the idea of them doing, like, DLCs and stuff. Sorry, I'm still trying to get that link. I'm not against DLCs or whatever. It's just, I don't know, I feel like the way they're doing, I don't know. I'm not totally happy with it right now, if what I saw was true. And based on what Carl said, I think what I saw was how it's going to be. Alright, well, I typed it in incorrectly, but that's going to be the link. If you guys are interested in getting Horizon Zero Dawn, we've got the PS4 version for $9.30, the Complete Edition. We have the Complete Edition on PC for $37.23, both of which are obviously cheaper than if you get on Steam or Sony directly. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the link up there. If you guys are interested in getting this game, regardless of how you would play it, we have a good deal on it. I'm playing the PS4 version because I didn't have enough room to download it to my PC. My PC's kind of full right now. And more importantly, I've already got it on PS4. We have a really good deal for it there too, so why not? It's not one of those things like where I'm playing it on PS4, but we don't have it on PS4, so it's like, you're being deceptive. No, just no. Seeky's 21 pounds. Yeah, and I didn't realize, and see, I'm a complete doofus. I didn't realize until, wait, what the hell? Why does that sound so weird? I need to turn my music off. Oh, it's coming out of my controller. I'm so used to playing PS4. That threw me off. I never played this game without the headset plugged into the PS4 itself. So hearing the sounds come out of the controller, I was like, that threw me off. I was like, what the hell? What's going on? But yeah, I bought Arkham Asylum and City individually, and then didn't realize we had the pack for what would be cheaper. But it was still like $10. Like, not even $10 to get both those games. Because again, I've been playing Arkham Origins, which I've had for a long time on PC, and it's so much better there than it ever was on console. So I was like, you know what? I bet it's just as true for Arkham City and Asylum. And I bought them off CD Keys. They were that cheap. I put them in, downloaded full editions, no problems. Which again, me talking about good purchases, people are gonna be like, yeah, I mean, you're streaming for the channel. Of course you're gonna say, I'm not paid to say that. I'm paid to play whatever game I'm playing, talk to you about it, and share links for it. That is what my job is for CD Keys. I'm not paid to talk about Batman. There's nothing Batman related in this stream in any form. But I love those games, and it was such a good deal. I'm thrilled about it. I mean, how could I not be? I'm mostly a melee player when I play this game, and especially because I'm playing with the OBS screen in the background. Those of you that stream, you know what I'm talking about. There's slight lag. I've talked about this. There's that slight lag whenever you're looking at the stream screen as opposed to the full game screen. The only reason I'm playing this way is so I can see the chat right below the camera instead of having to look down at my phone because I don't have a second real monitor. So it helps I like to melee because it's hard to aim accurately when you've got the delay. No, Arkham Knight was garbage when it came out on PC. I have no idea how Arkham Knight plays on PC now. I don't know if they ever fixed it, but if everyone who bought that game at first did not get a full refund, that's criminal. The game was trash on PC. I mean, when I say the Arkham games that I've played are better on PC than the ones on console, excluding Arkham Knight. I never played on PC, but the one that came out on PC at first was just trash. I don't know what changes they made to it or if they fixed it, but Arkham Origins is a light years better on PC. No, I mean, when I played Fallout 76, I said that I had to look, and I had to stretch to find good things about it, but I did find things that I enjoyed out of it overall. But when it got to a point, like in the first day or two, yeah, you know, I had enough fun with it. It's new, you get to explore with new people and everything, and you know, that was cool. But then it got to a point where the game as it was, when I kept playing in my own personal time, I was just like, this game sucks. So I guess kind of true, kind of not. I mean, I did find things, because I mentioned that. I think you purposely missed what I said a minute ago, Carl. You zoned in on that point, but you missed the other point that I said. If I can find something good about that game to enjoy, I can find something good about anything. Which, yeah, I mean, plays into your point, but it also ignores the first part where I made it very clear that I did find something good in it, just, eh. And I'm not, I'm not like mad at you or anything. That I promise, it's nothing like that. But you brought up one point, but you didn't bring up the other point. No, I know. That game was rough. I mean, I'll admit it was, but I still liked the first couple days of it. I still thought it was okay. No, it's all good, Carl. I'm just messing with you, dude. If you're not... The thing with you, unlike other people, if you're not messing with me, I'd be disappointed in you. If we weren't ribbing each other and you know, bumping elbows, I wouldn't like you. Because that's you. That's who you are as a person. That's what you've always been. If you weren't being that guy and I wasn't... You know, I love messing with you back, too. If that wasn't you and saying things that I can't say and I have to look away from the screen... It wouldn't be you. I mean, I love you. I love having you around. Because I have to be on my toes with you. So I appreciate it. Can't wait for Gotham Knights to come out. I'm looking forward to Gotham Knights. At first, I thought it looked good. And then I was like, yeah, but hold on a minute. But then when they talked about it not being a, you know, game for services and some of the different other points that they did in interviews after... You know, after showing the game, I was like, okay, I'm a lot more excited about it. I have a feeling, personally, I won't put it on par with the Arkham games, probably, but I'm still more looking forward to it than not. You know, after reading some of the interviews and some of their plans and, you know, what they're going to be doing with it, for sure. I'm excited about it. And Alonzo, I don't think I did. I don't stream for myself, Jamie, no. I stream for CD Keys, but I gave up streaming for myself about a year ago or so. Rough. That's not been quite... Has it been a year? It's been a long time. Under arrest for a wholesome stream. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can use to be able against you court. Well, I mean, me being silent, if you know me at all, my ass don't shut up. No one has ever learned how to silence me. I think you could cut my tongue out and I'd still find a way to talk. What the hell? Where are you at? You... Oh, wait! Wait. Y'all are like innocent people that are trapped in the cages. Oh, I forgot. I'm trying to kill the good guys. Oof. Do I stream? I stream on CD Keys Saturdays and Sundays. So, no.
You won't survive this.
I want to change my weapon. I don't remember how to do anything. It's been a while since I played. Star Wars Squadrons? Star Wars Squadrons looks okay. I don't really know if I have any super positive thoughts about it, but I'm not negative about it either. Oh, I missed. give you a lifetime supply of grilled cheese. Okay, so the rest of my stream, my fat ass is gonna love some grilled cheese. So all I gotta do is be quiet for the next hour and 40 minutes. Don't say a word, and you're gonna give me a lifetime supply of grilled cheese. If you can see, there ain't much you can see on my body. My ass ain't missing no meals. You think I'm about to pass up that opportunity? Wait, did it really? Carl, I don't remember that. Okay, well, okay, but let me ask you that, Carl. I think of the Star Wars gamers, you've got a wide variety of tastes and opinions on it. What are your thoughts about the Squadrons game? You kind of yay, kind of nay, kind of... I'm not really sure how I feel about it personally, but what about you? Where do you stand on it? And what about Gotham Knights? You were just now saying that you're kind of looking at the Avengers game kind of as, eh. Well, Gotham Knights is pretty much the same kind of game by DC instead. You've got good thoughts on that. The fact that they're not doing it as a games for service, do you think that's good? Like, on the comparisons or differences of the game. Yeah, basically, Key Cup, what you can, as a matter of fact, I'll screenshot it. That way I've got it to send to him if I need it. But you might... God dang it, I don't want to see the new... There we go. What you need to do is, and I'm sure you know, but just in case you don't, real quick, I'll go ahead and mention it. Those of us who stream for CD Keys, we're essentially ads. We're essentially interactive ads for whichever game CD Keys wants to mention for the day. In this case, Horizon Zero Dawn. So we don't actually have any say over anything in the customer service. Like, we don't have any access to those tools. But the team at support.cdkeys.com does. So go there and hit those guys up there. And what I did too is I took a screenshot of your email, what you just said too, so that way I can pass it along after the stream, and if there's any way I can, you know, anything I can do to help get the ball rolling, I'll do it. But that's about the max I can do personally. Yeah, I agree with playing as the Bat Family and not the Batman. There was a lot of other details I saw about the game as well. It's not going to be level locked to anything. The city is, it's one giant exploring city. What else did I read about that Gotham Knight? I saw some things about it. I know we're streaming Horizon Zero Dawn, but I'm allowed to mention things about that game I'm excited about, right? I won't get in trouble for that. So when it comes to that game, you know, there are enemy player levels in the Gotham Knights game. But they say, you know, it's true that as you're getting more powerful in your progression, you're going to see a sliding scale in terms of not just the level of the enemies, but even some of the enemy types you're coming against. But it's not a grind. It's not a situation where you'll say, oh god, I have to go grind this type of mission or level this up, then I can get this. You know, it's not going to be anything like that. It's very much not designed as a games for service. There's an ability tree, which is different for each of the characters, and then there's gear that you craft, so choices that you take are going to be important, but this does not mean it's games for service. And then they ask, is it a single self-contained story? Absolutely yes. You can complete experience in solo if you want to. You're not going to miss out on anything. If you play single player, it can be offline. You can team up with other players. You can play as one knight all the way through the game and change, you know, characters if you want to. There's going to be, let's see, gameplay trailer mentions that the player's halfway through the Mr. Free storyline. Are there multiple villain quest lines to follow at that time? There's more details than we're supposed to share at this stage, but yeah, that's a clue. Yeah, you got that right. So you're going to have multiple stories that you can go at once. It's one open world city right from the start. There's no level gating whatsoever. There's a variety of other details like that they talked about that personally made me really excited for it. So, sorry to, I know we're not like doing Batman or whatever, but I had to go into that a little bit because I'm really excited about it. I go from looking at the trailer like, okay, and the idea of it's cool, and then I'm like, but what's it gonna be like? What are the details? And when those details came out, I was like, okay, I'm pretty excited. I'm not the kind of person that's gonna find every which reason to hate every game that comes out and never play something because life's too short. Life's too short. I'm gonna try to play anything, even if I've got a lot of complaints. I'm probably gonna play it just because, you know. I mean, if I could play Brink, I could play any game that'll ever come out. If you guys ever played that one, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm excited about Gotham Knights. Some of the details I just read over there. I feel like Star Wars Squadron should have been part of Battlefront. I kind of agree with that, Jamie. Yeah, and I agree with that too, Carl.
This is it.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of feel bad for anyone that's like, we want to see Horizon, not talking about Batman or Star Wars, but, I mean, come on. You cannot talk about those. No, wait, where you at? Like, oh, he's like over here somewhere. Well, now Jamie, do you have a decent PC? Because thankfully this game is no longer a PlayStation exclusive, it's also on PC. So if you got a PC that can handle it, you still got an option. Hello there, Shmoo, and hello, Esther. I saw you a second ago. I'm sorry I forgot to say hello. First person shoots Battlefront 2 was always so awkward. It's impossible playing in third person. It's easy to kill this from first. That's true, Alonso. That's true. Shmoo, how are you doing? I've got Shmoo behind me. I had a dream last night, Wick, about coming and visiting your house. You and Schmelly and Shmoo and your parents, you all lived in like this 3-story like mansion. You had your own swimming pool and everything like up in the air. Like it was cool. And Shmoo was there, and I was getting to know Shmoo and meet Shmoo. And he was very nice. He liked me.
Speak with me?
Oh, so I'm going to say that might not be possible for you, Jamie. Maybe. I'm sorry. I actually feel bad for you now. I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I want to change anything that I've already got. Go ahead and buy that. Guess the video, bro. Wait. My PC. And only onboard graphics. But got 2 screens. Well, at least got 2 screens. Guess the video, bro. Oh, shut up, Wick. Shut up. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, no. What the fudge? I don't want to sell anything. That looks sick. I'd like to get some of these, but obviously don't really have the parts for it. Harder to see in here. Well, it's not bad. What's that, Jamie? A vape group? Is that like a group of people to get together and vape? Especially now Microsoft has everything on PC today for Xbox on the PS4. Yeah, I mean, if we're at the point now, which kind of looks like it, where most games that come out on PlayStation end up being on PC, whether directly, kind of like Horizon, or what was the other game? Death Stranding, or maybe through PlayStation Now. I mean, depends on how you feel about streaming services, I guess. But we're getting to a point where you really don't have to have an Xbox or a PlayStation to have the latest, games by them. I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily, personally. I'm more of a console person, kind of always have been, probably just kind of always will be. Just because the games I care about the most and the way I like playing the most are on console. I mean, what PlayStation 5 is going to be able to do with its controller details and the kind of work they put into it, the 3D audio capabilities, and what the things they're doing with that machine are very, very interesting to me. Not including that there are games that are only going to be there, and even if they do go somewhere else, it's going to be timed for a year plus. That excites me, but more in particular, the 3D audio, which I'm all of 10 people on Earth who really cares about their efforts in the audio and what they're doing with it, and, what they're doing with the controller and how it works and how it interacts with the games. Now, if you take those same games, put them on PC, and the controller feels and reacts the same way, and the 3D audio and all that stuff, well, then, hey, just get a good PC leveler up, but we're not at that point yet, and I certainly ain't at the point being able to afford anything like that, so... I know for me, I'm still very excited about PlayStation 5 because what it can do. The audio and what they're doing with the DualSense controller and the different, I don't remember what the game is, but basically what it's going to do is because whenever your gun jams, it's going to lock up your R2 button. Before you see anything on the screen that tells you your gun is jammed, your controller's going to, it's going to lock up, and then you're going to have to push a button on the game to interact. Kind of gives you that immersive feel, and the other plans are going to do, I mean... Games that are ready out of the box where I don't have to ever worry about upgrading it, that's a huge plus. The games that I care about the most that are exclusive are there. That's a huge plus. 3D audio, what they're doing with the controller, things of that nature definitely are the biggest pluses to me, personally. Oh, I'm sure it is, but again, you pair up the 3D audio with the games. Personally, I can't speak for anyone else. The games I care about the most, they're either only going to be on PlayStation or for the most part, and that's kind of where I'm at. He owns CDK secretly, just keep busy. Isn't all customer service. He doesn't want to be bothered yet. I mean, what Carl just said there is honestly true. Yeah, and it's not a bad idea to wait on consoles to go out. I'm honestly really excited about the Xbox One X too. You know, I'm an equal opportunist. You know, you always have what your favorite's going to be, but I'm absolutely all about PC and what games are available on console that are on PC. If I can get my PC stronger, PC can handle it. Yeah, I'm going to get them on here. Just those Arkham games, for example, they're so much better on PC. The Spyro Reignited trilogy, the Crash Insane trilogy. I will never touch those on console again, ever, because the PC is vastly superior at playing them. Like, I'm all about my games, but if there's something that's available on PlayStation whatever, Xbox whatever, but it's on PC and my PC's up to snuff, I'm getting it here every day of the week. Like, I love all different gaming machines and what they all bring something cool and unique to the table.
Getting colder.
But you talk about the 3D audio. What if the 3D audio, that's a big deal to me, and what Sony's doing with it is great, but the way their controller is going to be and the immersion that controller is going to bring and the way it works in conjunction with the games that are coming out, that is not something that's on PC. And I'm not saying PC doesn't have immersive type controllers like that. I just mean that controller type, what it's going to do, and the games it's going to tie into is PlayStation only. When I got the PS4, it was just, you know, it's going to be more powerful and blah, blah, blah. But I feel a lot different about the PS5 because it's not just going to be 3D audio and things like that. Games always being ready to go, never having to worry about upgrading the machine. It's not just things of that nature. It's what's the controller's going to do in conjunction with the games that I love so much and the details that come out about that. You know, the swipe pad could have been cool, but all of 2 games ever did anything with it that was unique. What they're doing with the PS5 controller is absolutely exciting to me. Like, I'm excited to hold the controller and play the games. That alone is enough for me to sell me on it, you know? And I don't care about Godfall. I don't care about Lord of the Rings, Gollum, and Gotham Knights. I might get Gotham Knights on PC, but if it's also coming on PS5, I'm not going to bother with the PC version. Yeah, I'm not going to... I'm not going to... Yeah, I'm not going to bother with getting it on PC if it's... I think it's coming on PS5 as well, isn't it? I think it is. I'll just get it on that. Because then it comes to a point of, okay, games on PC versus whatever. Shut up, Wick. I see you. But my boy Wick there, my boy Shmoo, that's my boy. And the games that we play in common with each other are on PlayStation. So why would I get the PC version if I could get a version where I can actually play with him? Of course that's going to be what I do. Someone please get me a support ticket. It's now been 3 days. Conair, the only thing I can say... Now, yeah, I mean, that's not untrue, Carl. What you need to do, Conair, is you probably already know this, but those of us that stream for CD Keys, we're not actually in the organization. Think of us as an interactive ad. We play the game they want us to play, we share the links for the game, and that's really it. That's all we do. So what you need to do is go to support.cdkeys.com and let them know. If you've already done that, I apologize. There's not anything more I can do with that because I'm not in that team. So make sure you message them on Facebook, not through the streams. Us in the streams can do nothing to help. So make sure you message him through Facebook, message him through Twitter, stay in contact where you can. Don't rewrite 5,000 support tickets. It's just going to push you further down the list. Just make sure you get in contact with them there and just go from there. And I know that's kind of a, you know, it's kind of a crappy answer. No one likes to hear that. If I was in support, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'd help you right after the stream. But unfortunately, that's above my pay grade. So I can't really help you. But that's my thing, you know, in a lot of ways, everything I just said, Carl, is obviously biased towards PlayStation 5 and the games I want to play and the way that I can play them. I mean, the controller is not just, oh, a touchpad that no one's going to do anything with. They're already doing cool things with it. I'm really excited about what it brings to the table, again, in conjunction with the games. But I will not play Spyro or Crash, the ones that have already come out, the trilogies, or any of the Batman games on anything that's not this PC. I will never do it again. It's a punishment. Because the lack of frames and fidelity and everything, it's criminal. It's criminal. I'll never do it again. I can't. So, I can't, you know, I've got my bias towards my games and how I like to play them and how I like playing Spyro and Crash is 4K, 60 plus 100 frames per second. You can't do that on console. So, there you go. I'm very biased towards playing PC for certain games like those.
Almost defenseless.
Yeah, sorry about that, Conair. And I hate saying that because I want to help you guys, but I'd rather give you the short end of it. That way you know not to waste your time talking to some dude who can't even help you, you know.
Where did you all come from?
Some of us have wandered the sacred lands for years. me,
27-inch 1440p
the
PC. See,
village
that's
I
what's
grew
up,
up
Carl.
in was burned
No,
in
and there's
the
nothing
Red
wrong with
Raids.
people having preferences. I've never
I'm
had a problem with people having preferences.
ashamed
It's
I
if you
wasn't
state
there
that
to
you've got
protect
something you
them.
like you've
But
got
I
a
was an
machine you like and
outcast
why you
long
like playing
before
it,
the Carja came.
and you're not being dismissive of everything else. You're just like, this is what I like and here's why. And then someone comes in and says, well, you shouldn't like that. You're wrong for that. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut up.
How did
Let
you all
people
come to
enjoy
be
what
here
they want to
together?
enjoy.
You wonder
Like
how
what
we
you
speak
like,
to
have
each
all your
other when the
reasons,
law
but running
forbids
people
it.
over just because they feel
But
different.
what
You see it on
hope do we
Twitter
have here,
especially. Just like,
outside
shut
the
up.
embrace,
Let people
alone?
like what they want to like.
I
We're
wasn't
all
judging you.
pushing buttons in
I
fantasy
was an
little
outcast
fake
once.
bits and data that aren't real,
Forgive me.
move around on screens. You
You're
pull out the
right
power
to
plug and
ask.
all these worlds are completely dead once and for all.
convinced
It's
them
all
to
fake, it's
speak.
all fantasy. Just who
I
cares?
told them
Who
we
cares
were
how
only
you play it and what
sentenced
you
to be
like?
outcasts,
It's all fake and we all like
not
it.
to
Let's just
die
go, you
out
know?
here.
An intelligent approach.
Controller, mouse, keyboard, turn off the power, it's all gone.
How
It's
did
fantasy.
you come to be an outcast?
But
I
it's
was
fun.
a fool. I refused to do what I was told. Never went hunting when I could sit under a tree instead. I argued with my family every step, picked fights with other braves.
Which I know
One
none
day,
of you guys are doing that.
such
We're
a fight
just
grew fierce.
conversating. I like that.
I got
I
a
like
lucky
with you
hit,
guys on the CD Keys
an
group, especially,
unlucky
you know,
one.
folks like Carl that I've
He
talked to a
went
lot.
down,
I
and
never
there
have
was
to
no
worry if
one
you share an
left to
opinion on
speak
something. They're
for
going to be like,
me.
well.
I deserve to be an outcast.
You seem
Yeah, that's pretty
different
much
from
what
the
it is,
person you
Carl. It's just like,
described.
I hope
you know,
to
I mean,
be.
there's nothing wrong with liking what you want to like. And, I mean,
We are
whatever.
all
If
outcasts.
someone
Would you-
says
Of course.
something that
Oh.
is objectively false, you know, and you correct them on it, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's more games on PlayStation than PC. You know, if someone said something like that, for example. That is factually inaccurate. There's nothing wrong with that. But God, I don't know if you guys, anytime you see any kind of tweet about a game and what console it's going to be on, boy, there's people in there throwing fits every which way. Well, Xbox is like, and they're all bad. The Nintendo fanboys, Sony fanboys, Xbox fanboys, PC fanboys, or Master Race, I guess is what you'd call that group. But all those groups are terrible at like hating everything and anything and going to all these posts. I'm like, man, I wish I had a lack enough of a life to go in and complain about everything like that. That'd be awesome to have that kind of time.
Forget about traveling light.
But I appreciate you guys coming by today and hang out and stream. It's been a while since I got to stream because of sickness and health issues and then stream issues last week. So having over 100 comments by this point, all you guys coming in, hanging out, I love it. I appreciate you guys coming in, supporting and hanging out today. When it's been a while since you last... I gotta go collect this stuff real quick. When it's been a while since you last streamed, you can't help but wonder, I wonder if people are still gonna like show up. But if any of you guys, just to update this too, I don't know how many of you guys are aware of it, but do you guys know EMP Wilkie? He streamed for CDKeys.com. He doesn't stream for CDKeys.com anymore. He left. He's got some work stuff that's going on in his real life. He got a new job, and I'm really proud of him. Like, I like him a lot, and he got something good for him, so hell yeah to him. But I'm not going to lie, even though he's one of my teammates, so it sounds like butt kissing, I actually really liked watching him stream for the site. I really enjoyed it, so I'm kind of like, dang, it's a bummer. But if any of you guys know who that is by name, and you're like, oh, where's he been? He's gone officially. Yeah, he did, Carl. I was happy for him when he told us, because we've got a little streamer tweet group with all the streamers in it, and Twitter group, and he told us there, and I'm not gonna lie, it honestly bummed me out. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him, and he does stream on his own channel. To be fair, it's not like he doesn't, but and I still watch him on his own Facebook page and everything. But it's just I liked having him as a teammate. You know what I mean? So it made me really sad to lose him. Yeah, I know, Josh. That threw me. I didn't know. I didn't have a clue that he was fighting anything like that. I didn't know a damn thing. When I saw that, I thought it was a joke. You know how sometimes, you know, Morgan Freeman trending or someone's trending dead, but they're not really. I thought it was a joke thing, and then I looked into it, and I was like, holy shit. I didn't know what he was dealing with. I didn't know. I didn't have a clue. Yeah, that was sad. That came out of left field, but yeah. Fanboy speak. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, Jamie. And, you know, contrary to that, I'm not like a pacifist. Like, oh, we all must kumbaya and love every game. And no, I mean, like what you're going to like. If you hate consoles for whatever reason, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's not letting anyone else have an opinion that's different. That's the problem. It's not having a preference. I mean, hell, we all got preferences. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Did you see that, what website is it? It was oh my god, Screen Rant or somebody within 12 hours of his death had made a video. Who is going to replace?
Can't carry more.
Who's going to be? Or I'm sorry, who's going to be? It said something to the effect of, "Who's going to be a replacement for Black Panther 2?" And I'm like, no, what? And they published it and put it out there. It's not like someone caught a draft of it and then screenshot it. That'd be one thing. No, they actually put it up on the website. I'm like, what? Yeah, that was so sad to hear. It was heartbreaking. Because it's like one of those things where it's not just, you know, from an incredible character and a few roles I've seen of his that I've very much enjoyed, but as a person, I mean, he was young. What, 43 or 40? Young. You know, to have that kind of issue and to be fighting through all that and putting the effort he did into his career and everything, not only for himself, but for other people, and just, goddamn, that broke my heart to hear about that. Then to read more about what he was doing. I didn't have a clue. Maybe I just didn't look into things enough, but I didn't have a single idea what he was fighting through until yesterday.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was within 12
Hold it
hours.
inside you one last breath.
You know, there was that article, there was another group that made a video
I didn't find it
online.
They
It was
told
like, don't use a Ouija
I
board to
hardly
try to
feel
find him at 3
surprised.
a.m.
He was
We
already
need him in
getting
the throat,
cocky
just
when we
like
crawled through the last time.
George Floyd.
I thought
And I'm
you
just
were
like,
agreed.
oh
Well,
God.
you enjoyed it, killing me as much as
Oh
the child.
no.
No great loss. Nothing in the wilds I can't handle.
There's
just me
been
and the voice of our teeth.
Enough posts
Your
and
bow has a
videos and
name?
stuff come out that I'm just like,
Doesn't.
what? Like I shouldn't be shocked. I shouldn't be shocked with how people can be online, but it's thrown me for a loop.
You're not just a traveler. That armor was fitted for
By the
you.
way, how's the volume of the
And the
game
way you
sound to you
hold your
guys? Do
bow.
I need to turn it up, or does it sound good?
A concerned part. I was a soldier, but I was a soldier longer than there was a war, if you follow. Where the arrowhead passes between armor and skin, that's the place I go.
Yeah.
I make opportunities to fight.
I don't know, Josh.
Coming home.
And I understand
Have you ever
that.
thought about hunting
Will they
machines?
have to do something, you know, for the career that he was building up with Marvel and everything, and you know, otherwise, of course, but not the time. This is not the time. Just no, not right now.
Did bandits?
And
roam
I know
you
you're not
somehow?
saying anything, but just
They
in
wrong
general.
us all. They were
But yeah, I
afraid.
realize looking in the camera, Carl, you're right. I do kind of look like I'm trying to
So
be a
you
Doctor
hunt them down to
Doctor
help others.
Disrespect little pleb
no.
rip off.
For sport. I can't wait
Now I've
for
got my
yours.
normal glasses on under it.
Life's too
See?
short, and
Well,
the
I
thrill of
don't
death
want to mess
too
up my
short.
headset and everything.
If you
But,
kill a tribesman, there'll be retribution.
Like I said, my little sister got me these
these
blue light filter glasses, and you know, you got the two monitors at work. I'm at the monitors for 8+ hours a day.
And
I
no
mean,
one cares if you
40+ hours a week I'm staring at a screen. That doesn't include game time and TV time, which that's bonus. You don't have to play video games. You don't have to watch TV. So really, we don't have to count that. But I have to be at the computer for more than 40 hours a week with the screen on constantly. So she's like, just wear these constantly, and it makes a big difference. I'm excited about it. Which samurai
guess you're
game?
doing the right thing for the wrong reason.
I'm doing
Oh, are
what
you
I
talking
love
about Ghost?
and what people
Yeah, that
love.
game is amazing, dude. I'm glad you finally got it.
We're done here.
See, that's my
Yeah.
thing. If I'm
afraid
ever at a
so.
point, for one reason or the
But
other
we live in a
financially, where I have
world
to
of
sell
ruins, and
something,
bandits are drawn to
it
like
sucks,
infection to
but
them.
if it's going to happen, I want it to go to friends. I want it to go to people that I know that are benefiting.
I'm sure
Because for me, it's like, oh man, what a bummer.
Maybe.
But then to know
can't
that
be
somebody
helped.
else is getting something good out of it, that I know that they can tell me what they're enjoying, I mean, that's awesome. Let's see, want to feel jealous? I have a Ryzen 3700X on an X570 platform. Well, you know what? You know what, Maxim, normally I wouldn't put people in their place, but I think you're kind of being a jerk right there, so I'm gonna put you in your place. I got a Mac. Beat that. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. You weren't being a butt or nothing. I'm messing with you. Ugh. It is honestly a really fun game. It's a little choppy. As much as I tout PlayStation, and I've done it, if there's any PlayStation game right now that needs to go to PC so it can become a smoother, better game, Ghost of Tsushima is the one. I love it. It's an incredible game, but god dang, it's too choppy at times. It needs to be brought to PC so it can be handled the right way. This from a more Sony fan than not, so for what that's worth, but but even still, it's an incredible game. I love playing it. You know, I wonder if they're ever going to put The Last of Us 2 on PC. Oh, wait. Wait. Nah, I need to... Oh, I forgot that I bought a new gun. Or weapon. Either way. Oh my! Wait. Normally on comments, I try to be careful. Wait a minute. Is that the controversy that ended up coming out about him? Because I remember for a while he like had to quit Twitch, or they shut him down, and then he left. And I don't think we ever learned why. Is that what the deal was? Is that ended up what we found out about him? Because if so, that's shocking. I didn't have any clue. Good God. Did I have this many of these? What the hell? Why did I not open all these by now? Oh, he did, but no one knows who. Is it that kind of thing? Oof. Do not like cheaters. I'll save that for now. Do that one. Crafting, let's see. Well, you know what though? I'm not really dealing with much fire. I'm not really dealing with... You know what? We'll go with this for now, because I'm not really dealing with enough of those others to justify keeping that equipped for now. We'll just put this in it, because that's all we got there. Do you know if it keeps on raining that the levee's gonna break? But you guys didn't know that. But how are you guys doing? How's it going with y'all? I know I waited like a freaking hour into my stream to ask you guys how you're doing, but hope you guys have been well in the last week plus since I've been here. It's been like 2 weeks since I last streamed, I think. So hope you guys have been doing well. What games y'all been playing? How are y'all doing with the COVID? How goes it in general? I don't know about that Zeppelin, Josh. I'm just kind of, just talk about some levies. You dick. Nah, see, fuck off. Come here. Normally, I would just ignore you guys, but nah, you're a prick. I need to learn my lesson, eh? No, fuck off. Ah! Oh my! I was not counting on it. Okay, we'll go this way. I'll just leave. I didn't know they would fall you into the water like that. I thought I was safe in here. Nope. Ah, you just moved at the last second. See, why do they start crap and then run away like that? Like, no, you don't get to do that. That would be kind of tough. I also get them anyways. Oof. Yeah, anytime I play any game that I'm streaming for CD Keys, I always have my own music in the background, regardless of which game I'm playing. Made sense in a game like Animal Crossing, you know, to listen to music, why not? But manual save. What? 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 Look at this. No, hold on. This is some bullcrap. Look at this. This is like... This is not supposed to be inside a rock like that. Like, it's supposed to be out like this. Interesting. Yeah, I agree, Dan. As someone who's lived on the other side of it, it's not much fun. It's not so much fun to be married and go through that kind of thing. I mean, it happens, unfortunately, but I really wouldn't wish it on anybody. Right? Exactly, Josh. Such a man way to answer that, but I agree. I love you. But for me, it was the opposite. I wasn't the one who did, so it's just how it works. It do be like that. Oh my. There we go. Wait, why can't... It was showing that I could pick it up till I got right up to it. Then it changed red. That's weird. I don't think I've quite seen it do that. I'm very much a collectathon person when I play games like this, which... it keeps your ammo to where you can pretty much refill it as you go. I mean, it's a strategy of playing the game. If you want to play the game and just run right through it, by all means, you've got that ability. Or, whenever you're crafting in the middle of a battle, see our items down at the bottom, it lets you craft everything. The more that you run around and collect, the less that you have to worry about stopping and picking up. I mean, there's nothing worse than being in a fight where you need to be hunting or whatever, and you're like, man, I'm out of ammo, now I have to go scavenge for stuff and pick crap up. You know, I try to make sure I've got that going, and you can see on the left side there, the red is our health, and you see the green with the plus. That's, you know, the healing that we're picking up from the ground that you can press up on the D-pad to heal yourself. Having that filled up nearly as constantly as you can obviously makes a big difference when you're fighting. Instead of being in a fight and saying, man, I wish I collected more. So, I play the game very much in a style of as I'm going. I pretty much just run around and pick everything up. I've seen other people that play the game, that's not how they do it. And there's no wrong way to play. There's no wrong way to play. But, you know. That's just how I do it. I feel like it's more efficient. Going down. I need to go that way, don't I? Yeesh. How do I duck in this
when
game?
I was a kid.
So used to playing different games, always have to change. Die. Will you die? Oh, thank you. I said that like it was like such a big hunt. It really wasn't, but I just want him to die. What was I looking up? We're almost halfway through today's stream. Today, it's gone fast. Wait. What was that? Oh. Oh, right. I couldn't pick that up. I'm not going to listen to this song. I'm going to listen to a different one. Go a little bit Alice in Chains. Voices from their album, The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here. It's a really, really good album. Most people, when they think of Alice in Chains, they think of the Lane Staley days, which, rightfully so. But what they've done with William Duvall in the last few years, the last few albums, they've done a damn good job. Their recent stuff is good. If you're an Alice in Chains fan or you've heard of them, you haven't given them a shot in years, cannot recommend their new stuff enough. When I think of myself as an Alice in Chains fan, I kind of more think about their current stuff. Although my favorite songs definitely are among the older. Their current stuff's amazing. I should say their more current stuff. Eustace. Okay. I'm not particularly serious. Yeah, it kind of is, Carl. And in spite of the fact that they do still make current music and have been updating recently, as far as sorry, I'm just kind of distracted right here. In spite of the fact that they do still do more and have been doing more, it doesn't change that they're still a classic rock band. It is crazy, ain't it? Looks like there's a shindig going on up here. Oops. Just kind of like spam and shoot in different directions, trying to hit anything I can. Oh my, Josh. Oh my. Oh my. Implications. Okay. I'll use up all my stuff here, so we'll go ahead and switch. There she goes. Oh, reached level 11. Nice. Oops. Keep forgetting that's not the right way to do it in this game. I mean, I gotta do that. Melee is my style of play after all. Are y'all people? Oh, you are people! I was wondering, the way they were moving, I thought... I didn't know that these are people up here. That kind of threw me off. They're not. Oh wait, you are. Just got one of those weapons. I forgot about those. It's been a while. You know what? You want to play? Let's play. Oof! I died! I don't think I was ready to play! My bad. Yeah, they can be annoying. I mean, I kind of didn't mind them overall, but I get where you're coming from. Oops. Alright. I'm gonna go for bowling for soup. I don't listen to them very often, but I do like them. That, you know what? That's a good quality. That's a good quality where you don't want to shove a knife stick through your ears. Oh my. Oh my. For Luke's sake. But yeah. Carl, I know we were kind of talking about, just put an exclamation point on it. Yeah, Wilkie's gone. I missed him. I missed him already. Because I can watch him, what I liked about, it's not just his personality. And I like watching him on his channel because he plays what he wants to, the way he wants to, etc., right? I mean, of course, I like that. But I liked watching him play games that were different because it would kind of take him... I don't know, I just enjoyed watching him play like Formula 1, for example. I enjoyed it. I know it wasn't his favorite game to play necessarily, but I loved watching him play it. I can't even tell you why, I just did. It's not just his personality, it was him in that particular game. Well, he's not going to play that on his own streams, and that's, excuse me, that's fine, that's fair enough. But I loved watching him do that, play some of the other games he played. I'm not as big of a first-person shooter like Call of Duty watcher. Although he's really good at the game. And I do enjoy watching him here and there on it. But it's not my favorite to watch. You know what I mean? And no matter how much you might like a streamer, unless they're just gorgeous and you're simping for them and hoping they're going to notice you, you will be particular about when you tune in versus when you don't. I mean, it's just how it goes. Because, you know, the game does matter. And Blondie... music still on in TV. Her two kids in high school, they tell her that she's uncool because she's still preoccupied. Uh-oh. For Doke's sake.
Low and quiet.
His personal stream, he streams on Facebook only, and it's EMP space Wilkie. So just capital EMP space over Wilkie. And that's how you find him. If you can't find him for sure, let me know. Just send me a message on Facebook, and I can like tag you in one of his most recent streams or something. That way, you've got it for sure. But yeah, the kind of games I think you like watching him do, Carl. That's what he does, and he's good at them. So I definitely encourage any of you, if you liked him before and you liked watching him on CD Keys, look him up on Facebook. Look up EMP Wilkie. Go find him and hang out with him. Give him a shout out. Be like, hey, I first seen you on the CD Keys and now I followed you over. You know, that'll make him feel pretty happy. So, if you guys are going to give him a shot, definitely give him a shout out like that. That'll be pretty cool to him. Because I'm still in contact with him and everything, and I know he would love that. I know he'd be thrilled to hear that some of the folks from here were missing him and wanted to go say hi to him on his personal channel. Yeah, we're halfway through today's stream. 1 hour to go, brought to you by Credit One Bank. Got a link there at cdkeys.com for both different versions of Horizon Zero Dawn. Regardless of whether you're looking to get the PC version or PlayStation 4 version, you'll get a good saving on it, so check it out.
War Chief, our scouts found enemy camps in the ruins, guarding the approach to the Ring of Metal.
Then we should hit those camps first. Make sure they stay quiet.
Agreed. Wipe out the camps, and our enemies in the Ring of Metal won't see us coming.
I'll take out the alarms.
We'll send Braves to each camp to lie in wait. Which you start, they'll help finish.
Sounds good. Alright, so we're gonna go clear the cops. Yeah, nice, Carl. I appreciate that you did that for him. I mean, I know you would be interested in seeing him yourself, but that means a lot to him, and I like him a lot, so if there's any way I'm able to bring up his name and get people to check him out, I mean, I'm all about it. He's a good dude. I meant it when I said I missed him. Like, I'm genuinely upset that he's gone. Just based on when they stream versus when I'm awake and what my hours are, the two guys I've gotten to see the most that stream, of course, is Wilkie and Jyster. I love those guys so much. Now, granted, Dr. Not Is Evil, there's a couple others I've talked to a little bit. I see a couple of their streams, but I really have not been able to spend time with them. I watch them because I like watching people. Why not? And Jyster and Wilkie are definitely my favorite. Like, I love those guys. That's not to diss the others, it's just based on who I've been able to interact with and everything, of course. I wasn't going to have the shot there. I thought I was, and then well, honestly, I probably would have. Yeah, for Oak's sake. I just suck. Hello there. Can I sneak up on you? Can. Dead. That's how I like playing the game. Being a sneaky sneak and being a melee attacker. Oh my. Didn't even think about the fact that there was a person right there.
Might have a man down.
Oops. Dead. Oh, have any of you guys been playing Fall Guys? Speaking of dead. Wait, how did I just reach... Oh, I reached level 11 earlier and died when I got in that dude's face. Have you guys been playing that lately? What's been your thoughts on it so far, if you have been?
Find some cover, fools!
Dead.
Faithful brave, eh? All Mother, guide my hand!
You do need to play it, Josh. I think you would enjoy it. Hey! Hey! Butt cheek. That's the way I would cuss when I was a little kid. Cuss without cussing. Call people buttholes. Or butt cheeks or whatever. Simon, are you still here? I like how you just ran. Just like strafing that entire time for nothing. Oh, I didn't realize I'm like dying. What the hell just hit me? I don't even... Maybe I'm just not paying attention. I don't even remember getting hit. Oh my. Oh my.
The shadow will reach wherever you go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Things blow up. Oh no, he don't got a thing in his backpack. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Who else are you watching right now, Simon? And what are they playing? And I had a dream about you last night. That's why I was wondering if you were still here. I went and visited my boy Shmoo over in Scotland, and for some reason, you guys were all living in the same house, you and him. And I remember visiting you and saying hi to you there and be like, "Hey man, it's nice to meet you." And I remember thinking it was odd that you and Wick and like his whole y'all all lived together, and it was weird to me. But I remember being like, "Oh hey, everyone's all here." Everyone was there except for like Sarah. Like it was all of you guys.
I can't spare the weight.
I just ran. I ran all night and day. Oh my. I need to pick up more of that medicine after that last fight. I was just sitting there getting pelted, didn't even know. That's a bit of a yikes. Alright. I'm gonna see what this guy is gonna do. And then sneak up on him. Yeah, she is too busy entertaining the friends on the Uno. You're not kidding on that one. Hello there, big fella.
Here we go again.
Let me sneak up on you. He's gonna turn and see me. Of course. Oh no! Wow. Somehow I got a silent streak. There's no way. That shouldn't have counted as a silent hit because you're not supposed to have been seen by the time you do it. He was looking right at me and he was in his hyper mode like he was getting right. Nah. That just gave it to me. That shouldn't have counted. On E-Period. Oh, nice. I still need to play that game. Would you recommend it? Simon? Alvin, Simon, and Theodore? Simon, I don't think I've asked you recently. What game that's coming out soon are you most excited about? What game for the rest of 2020 are you and anybody else watching most pumped for? I know for me personally, it's got to be Crash Bandicoot 4. Cannot wait. Excuse me. Cannot wait for that game. Twist in Time. Been excited about it since they announced it, seeing all the details. The sheer amount of levels it's going to have, the replay value through mirror modes and everything, and oh god, it's just going to bring so much to the table. I can't wait.
Company.
Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, that hasn't been delayed to next year officially yet? I'm waiting for that to inevitably be delayed. I know for me, I have absolutely no excitement over Cyberpunk. There is no part of me that's looking forward to it. I kind of felt the same way about Death Stranding. The idea of it, and Hideo Kojima and everything, and wanting to support him. The idea of what the game was and what it represented, I was excited about. But I was like, I don't really know if I want to play the game, and I just haven't. Could have played it by now, could have rented it, could have bought it by now. Several times over, because it was on sale a few times back when money wasn't quite so tight. And I just have no desire to play. I feel the exact same way about Cyberpunk that I feel about that one. And yeah, Dan, fellow Dan, I'm back. I didn't mean to yell at you. I'm sorry. Yeah, It's been a couple weeks. I've had a lot of health issues I've been dealing with, and those are still on the table, but here I am. Had some streaming, computer problems last week, so we're here. But I'm glad to be back, Dan. Thank you. Thank you for the well wishes on it. Or well wishes. Oh, it's probably not the right way to put it. Butt cheek. Fuck off. Ah! Asshole. I'm sitting here trying to kill people, and you come up and hit me from behind. Yeah, I'm up and running, doing the best I can. There's been a lot going on, and I mean, it's kind of been that way for the last few years for me, honestly. There's a lot of really bad health issues, and just, ugh. If it could be happening, it's happening, but trying to fight through it, trying to push through it, get to my streams, and not let it hold me down too much, so here we are. Appreciate it, man.
Got you located.
Crap. Oh! Oh my! Oh my. I'm like stuck in plants! Ah! I can't get out! What do I do? Cannot do anything! Wow! How about that for some booty? Dan, you're not my age range, are you? For some reason I thought you were younger than me. Or you might be right in that same range I am.
Lost it.
Oh, you're. Oh, okay. So I'm a little bit younger. 31. The way my body's been, I feel 50. I used to average like anywhere between 4 to 8 miles a day walking. Now, if I get 8 miles a month, I'm doing good. Just because, well, the physical issues and the kidney problems I've been having those kidney problems for years. Most days, and this is not a hyperbola and a hyperbole. No, I'm not bullshit. Most days, leading up to wake up in the morning makes me sick to my stomach because it hurts too much. Most days, getting up off this thing I'm sitting on to go walk to my car makes me sick. I can't go sit in my car to go drive to go get some water from the store because I'm too sick. It hurts too much from the the kidney problems. So I have to go lay down in bed for 30 minutes to an hour to let it calm down. It's ridiculous. Can't do anything. It sucks. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see how sick I get. Y'all don't see me sick to my stomach. Y'all don't see me pretty much getting off the stream and having to go puke. Because sitting hurts. Sitting. Standing up to go walk. Leaning up in bed. Every single day. Some days are worse than others. It's been daily for the last couple of years. It's awful. And no, nothing has helped me. There's nothing I've taken that has gotten rid of the pain. Ever. I'm all about, hard times and everything and pain. Like, that's life. It happens. Cool. I just want a break sometimes. Oh, the pain is intense. And that does not at all include... I've got a lot of other physical issues, some of which are more of a private nature, so I won't go into them on stream, but... just living is a fight. I know I'm not the only one that goes through that, so I'm not, like, trying to be, oh, poor me. It's nothing like that. So many people have so many issues. Sure makes me be able to be a lot more empathetic for people that go through shit, because, I'm living it too, but it's like, goddamn, I want a break. I don't even care if things get good in my life ever again. I just want it not feel so bad for a while, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, it's all good, Dan, no worries. Yeah, no, Mary Jane, she don't do nothing. I've sung a dance with her a whole bunch. Nothing. Just nothing. You know what? I agree with you, Carl.
Should have brought
There's a big part of what you're saying that I agree with, because I've been to so many emergency rooms and doctors and everything over the years, from North Carolina all the way down to Texas. The only problem with, you know, trying to kind of get above the yokels. Or, did you say yokels? Is that what you said? From the country yokel. I love you. I love you so much. The only problem with that is the folks that are the real deal, they cost quite a bit of money, even with payment plans and workouts. And with where I'm at right now, it's just not a thing. I recently applied for a new job at Cigna, the company I work at, that would have been immediate hire on, immediate benefits, the whole 9 yards. I was like, oh my God, please, more money and everything. I didn't get considered. I didn't even get a chance for an interview. So I'm trying to do what I can to get that going so I can get to that part. Because, man, I mean, I'm no doctor, but everyone has just told me it's just kidney stones. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. It's been more than 2 years going. There's no way that's just kidney stones. Wouldn't have passed it by now? Come on. And like I said, I'm not a doctor, so I gotta be careful being so arrogant in my opinion. But come on. No, the problem with that, Carl, is I'm through a temp agency, so I'm not technically in Cigna. You know how I'm not in CD Keys, but I'm with CD Keys? It's the same thing, but with them. I was going to hire on full time and get those benefits and everything. And my group is offering services, but it's just something I can't afford. Something that's automatically guaranteed is more affordable than something I have to pay into outright. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a process. Have you tried a witch doctor? No, not yet, Dan. I haven't. Wait, did you say something about your shoulder? Last month, my shoulders are killing me, just moving quickly, and I get pain in my arms. Has there been anything you've been able to find that resolves that? Like, if you tried any kind of, like, getting any kind of massage or anything? I don't even know if those places are open in COVID world. Have you tried any kind of, like, heating pad or Epsom salt baths or anything like that? Oh, oh, oh. I didn't want that guy to see me. Ah, fuck it. Ah, for fuck's sake. Carl, when you play this game, now granted, I'm dealing with lag because of doing it OBS style, so that's a little bit of the reason why I'm doing it the way I am. But when you play this game, are you mostly meleeing, kind of like what I'm doing, like sneaking in melee, or are you more of a bow and arrow, like for shooting? I imagine on mouse and keyboard you'd be doing that, because that's a tremendous advantage over playing with a controller. You can be biased and like whatever you want, but anyone that thinks a controller is better for shooting mouse and keyboard can just... No, that is objectively wrong. That's one of those things. If it's an objective fact, you can state it, right? I still wouldn't yell at someone for enjoying how they want to play it, but I mean, there is a better way of doing it. Just saying. Oh, I feel the same way, Carl, even though I haven't obviously been too particularly sneaky today. I like doing it that way too. I am the sun.
Fight!
Of a shyness that is criminally broken. Love this song so much. Oh! I didn't think I was gonna get that one. Are you a bad guy? Oh shit, you're my own dude! Sorry! Sorry! Oh god! I'm a butthole. Oops. See that? That's a good way to do it. Josh? Ugh. I don't know why I was calling him Josh. Hi. Got him right in the eyeball. Wait, is there someone up here? Oh, yeah, there is. Let's see. Supposed to have a second psych. Okay, I can't say that word because I'm an idiot. So this verse is the only thing you probably do is put muscle in there. Jeez, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sounds like a fit to have to deal with. Why did you just walk past me and ignore me? What are you doing? That dude's gonna get fired besides the fact that I just killed him. He ran right past me. He didn't even try to aim. This won't hit him, but I'm gonna try just to do something. Oh, fudge nullies. Kills like that, man. I still don't know how that counted as a stealth kill. Clearly I was not stealthy. I mean, he could see me. He was looking right at me. I understand critical hits, not stealth. 6 Masters of Shadows good. It's very much a stealth game. I like stealth kills. You know what? I've seen a lot about that game, Carl, but I never really tried it. Do you think I would like it based on the kind of games I've played that you know that I enjoy? Dude, I know. I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry. I really am sorry to hear that. Arm pain. I mean, just, I mean, if it only happened when you were lifting something heavy, that'd be one thing. Even that would still be a problem in and of itself. But the fact that it's sticking with you even when you're not doing anything, that's not easy. Oh, yeah, that's right, Carl. I remember that. Excuse me. Outer Worlds. That was such a fun game, by the way. Just to throw it out there real quick. Outer Worlds is amazing. If you guys ever get a chance to play it, do it. You will enjoy it.
Wet.
I base it on nothing at all,
I tan this leather
except for the
well.
fact that I enjoyed it.
Keep.
But it's really good. Oops. No, fudge. That's not what I meant to do. I don't know why I just did that. Yikes. I mean, I don't need any of these because I've been picking them up. It's one of those things, so if you're consistent on that, you don't have to worry about it as much, but it's not a big deal. Regular customer, I was wondering how you have the games cheaper than Steam itself. How does your company work? Honestly, it's Chris DeBinger. I like your name. I really don't know. And I know that's like, okay, why do you not know? Those of us that stream for CD Keys, you know, I normally tell people to ask customer support questions. We're kind of just interactive ads. You know, we just play whatever game they want us to play and share a link for it or whatever. So as far as like any support issues or anything like that, any deep knowledge of like how the company works, I'm not totally sure myself. But the way I've kind of understood as time has gone along is what they do is they go to a country and buy it for really cheap. Like they're able to buy it in some places for cheap. And then because they buy it for cheap, it's cheaper than what it would be on Steam, for example. And then sell it at a price that, although is still a lot lower, is still more than what they paid for. So it basically ends up being income. I feel like if I went to a garage sale and I saw somebody selling, you know, a game that's worth $30 for $5 just because they want it gone, then I go sell it for $15. It's still a lot cheaper than $30, you know, but I'm still getting pocket. You know, that's the way I've understood it. It's like going to the garage sale, buying it there. It's worth more than that, so don't sell it full value, but sell it at decent value, and there you go. Yeah, that sounds good, Carl. Playing Fall Guys, you say. What have you thought of Fall Guys, Daniel? Daniel, a.k.a. Dan. It's rare that I get to meet a fellow Dan and talk to a fellow Dan often. Even though Daniel's a somewhat common name. Us Dan's gotta unite, man. No. I'm gonna listen to Kaiser Chiefs, Ruby. It's a really good song. I don't have it currently installed right now just because my PS4 memory is, just like my PC memory, it's pretty filled. But I'll get it as soon as I can, again. I like it. It's lighthearted fun. It is! Have you gotten any Victory Royales in it yet, Dan? Have you won any of them yet? I've only played a few rounds. My best finish is like a P3, so I haven't won yet myself. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like running in circles here.
You look like a Nora who's ready to face the world.
Well, yes. Yeah, same here, man. I guess the one thing I try to hold in my favor for me personally is I haven't really played that many yet. That many rounds. But, I mean, losing is losing, right? Well, I can get an external hard drive, just gotta, it's one of those things where it's kind of a down the road purchase, just because, you know, tight finances. But I definitely plan on doing it soon, and then that way, or as soon as I can anyways, that way I can just keep stuff installed. Let's see, I've jumped and almost got a crown. I had one before where I made a jump. Like I've had a really close finish where it was like 3 of us going for it at the same time, and I was just right on it. But I mean, losing is losing, so I still lost. Yeah, I have no idea how much they are. I think some of them are kind of cheap. It's just one of those things where if I had to get rid of my Switch the other day in a few games, I mean, if I went and then spent the money that was needed for something else on a game, that'd be kind of pretty crappy, you know? Yeah, I've got my boy Shmoo. I don't think he's in the stream right now. I think he fooked off. But he's got 51 wins now in the game on PlayStation. I've watched him get a lot of those wins because normally, because of the health issues and being in pain and always needing to lay down and just mental depression, all that crap, usually I'm just propped up in bed and just sit and watch him play games, you know, and he's got 51 wins. Or it's either 51 or 52, but it's at least 51 because I saw him get it last night. It is. Yeah, he's in a very small percentage of people that have it on PlayStation that played it that even have 20 wins, much less even more.
The camps.
He wins a lot. He's really good at it.
The ring of metal.
He's good at it. He's got RNG blessing him. He's got circumstance that work for him.
The height. Under fire if we're detected.
I have another idea. Their base has a weakness. Send me in alone, and I'll exploit it. If I'm successful, I'll blow a hole in those walls big enough for the entire war party to charge through.
Sounds like a plan. So long as I get to come with you.
A war chief should be grateful for 2 arrows so eager to spring from the bow. Yes, Varl. Go with Aloy as
I'm just glad my
spearmate,
PS4 is hanging on right now. Like, with the Switch and everything that happened with that, that's one thing.
Yes,
but for the longest time there, my PS4, it would just shut off completely by itself. I'd be playing a game, boom, shuts off. Did that 3 days in a row where it would just do it randomly. Then at one point it had a point where it was making a really bad clicking sound in the left corner. Anytime you try to plug it in and turn on, it would make the dink, you know, to turn on. It would make the click sound, turn off. Dink, click sound, turn off. I mean, it was just clockwork. That happened more than 50 times. I was counting. Just over and over and over and over and over. And I could not get it to turn on. I was like, the Switch is one thing, but man, I can't lose this too. I mean, it's, come on. And then I end up getting to a point where I was able to, whenever the step is right below factory resetting it, fingers crossed it's done well since then. If it died, that's one thing. I've got everything saved online, save data, can re-download the games. I have no problem with that. It's just that, you know, it's one of those things where stuff like that only happens when you can't even remotely afford to get another one. I'm just like, you know, not to sound spoiled, but please don't die right now. I don't want you to die. Not yet. And thankfully, ever since I did that, it's staying on. Here we are, so. Oh, yeah, things like that, Dan, I'd be drowning in those. For sure.
You do have a plan, right?
You followed me this far, even into the ruins. I thought you trusted me.
I do, but how would you know that this base has a weakness?
Patience, Varl. You'll know soon enough.
Alright, where are we supposed to go? Like, can I make you go faster? Oh, I can! And then it's... I run into him. Are we going up here? Why can I not... What? Yeah, sounds good, man. What is, I think I know it, but what is your name on there again? Because I get confused on who I've got named as what, or who's got whatever name on PlayStation.
Take my hand.
And keep in mind, I don't have it installed right now. But once I'm able to get it installed again, I'm all about it. Hello, Jamie Cornwall. How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good day. I know that you and Sarah are having your weekend Uno tournament, so hope that's going well. Oh, you're on Steam. Oh, you're on Steam. You don't do it. Oh, well, that might be okay then, because I've got more than enough room on the PC to download it. What's your Steam name? Did you already give that to me? If so, give me a quick reminder, or even if not, just give me a quick reminder. That way I know who I'm looking for on that, because I can do that.
Take the one on the left.
Oh my. I want to silently strike you.
He's coming for us.
Dead. Oh! Oh my. I didn't realize this guy saw me. Cultist thug. No, I'm just kidding. Hello, Sarah. I know your phone's dead because you guys are engaging in your weekend Uno tournament, but I appreciate you taking some time and coming and saying hello. Esther was here. Josh has been here pretty much throughout the whole thing. Now you're here, so that's cool. Carl, Dan, got a variety of the gang here. Okay. Yeah, sounds good, because my thing on there, I mean, I could tell to top it out, but it's DSC 24 DuPont. So the initials DSC, the number 24, then DuPont.
Here, the girl.
For the Rainbow Warrior DuPont Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Oh, Esther's still here too. Esther, you're a very silent watcher. You're very sneaky. You're a sneaky sneak. You know, like, you'll say hi, and then I never know if you're still there, and I never want to assume. The fuck? How did he get past this? Why am I, like, struggling? Dummy. Oof. I never want to assume someone's there or left. I mean, I understand. Sometimes you only have time to check in, and then you got things going on. Like, I get it. But I didn't know you're still there. That shocks me. That surprised me. Hey, you mofo. Right there, meleeing. Might not have been my best call. Gracious me. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is see if that does anything. If there's anything important in this, I mean. Made it at least second half. Oh, are all of you doing that right now? Like the little gang of you that does that? Share your name. Message my name. Let's see. Oh! Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I'll just, I'll go ahead and send it to you real quick. I got it to you. There it is right there. DSC 24 DuPont. Gotcha, man. Thank you.
There.
Oh, on with you,
Covered
K-mates.
shelter.
Do you see those corruptors?
Yeah, on with, yeah, COD instead of, you know, well, that's the thing, over in the UK, I'm kind of learning about how things are over in the UK there, Carl, and Uno, COD is the same thing as Uno, it's just different, so they're in a situation where they're doing the same thing, you know, but it's not just the people in the house hanging out with them, they're also engaging in gameplay.
I'll see it done.
With people online
When the
as
wall
well,
collapses,
if you know what I
I'll
mean.
be first through the breach.
So it's actually an advanced version of their normal Uno plans for the weekend, which is pretty cool. Sharing the love, I'm all about that. Playing with more people, it's always nice to play with and involve more people. Seen a harmless little fuck. Ooh, but we unleashed a lion. Dashed the Sith and bit the recess lady's breast. How could I forget? If you don't like Jeremy about Pearl Jam, you just have no taste in music. Pretty much, Simon. Josh is just like going all out there with it. Oh my. Alright, I want to go over there and like... I want to go over here and like try to sneak away on everybody. But I have a feeling that's not going to go 2.0 for me. God, there's a lot of people in here. Oops. No, Call of Duty is Call of Duty. It's just... COD is Call of Duty. It's just a long story. Oof. Oh god, I don't want to... where can I go? Like, I want to go like across this, go in the grass over there, but I'm worried I'll get seen. But if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So let's just go. Oh, I didn't even think about that guy being just like fucking right there. This was not smart. Oh my. How are you not seeing me? I'm right. How? Oh, and then I killed that other guy in one hit, but you just don't die. That was some booty. I don't even care. That was butt right there. How? How does that even... How?
I need to set off that blaze before it's too late.
Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much gonna die here. But that's fine. It's just like, oh no. That did not go the way I thought it was gonna go. I mean, I knew that where I dropped was kind of risky, but just... Almost just gonna let myself die on purpose. I mean, I'm surrounded. Dead. Yeah, that's okay. Well, I'll accept that one. I mean, I didn't want to intentionally die on purpose, but oof. Yeah, pretty much, Carl. Uno is like the most Uno or Monopoly or one of those games is like the most violent games you'll ever play.
If I can do this quietly, it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, I do need to do this. I do not need to do it how I just did. You know what though? I wonder if I can like try to just take him out and them not be able to kill me, then like I can just jump back and forth. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, this might not be too terribly smart, but I'm gonna give it a shot. If it's wrong or if it ends up not working for me, we'll just do it different here in a minute. Alright, they're all kind of alert, but not paying too much attention, so what I'm going to hope to do here is...
I need to get to that place fast.
Whoa! The hell? What are you doing up here?
I need to set off that blaze before it's too late.
Okay! So remember that game plan I had where I was gonna like try to slowly pick off the big boy and just kind of go from there? Yeah, no, that's not a thing. Complex versions of current favorite I got hers, you know, for my RL friend Katie. Oh, like real life? God, I'm not hip. Sorry, Carl, I'm not a cool hip cat, as they say, so I don't know all this like sayings. Oh, that's not gonna go bueno. No bueno. Oh my. Cards Against Humanity is cool. The only problem with what I'm doing here is I keep on like drawing all their attention to me, which I knew that would, but I didn't think they could just launch up there. So that kind of bit.
If I can do this quietly, it'll be a lot easier.
Alright, so we just want to sneak to the blaze. See, I think that's my main problem, is I'm trying to fight these guys, and that's not the way to do it. So we try to sneak along the right side here. Maybe there's a way for... If I can kill this guy... I mean, I don't know if this is a good way to think of it. But my thought is, if we can kill this guy that's down low... Maybe even this guy too, but especially that dude over there. If we can kill him... That gives us a nice path to just, you know, sneak when he's on the other side, and just like go our way through there. Or, you know what? I could probably even leave that dude in silent, kill him. So this guy here is actually the one I need to take care of. if that ends up being good. Because what we could do then is go hide in the grass, walk up there, silently kill him, and then just keep moving forward. In theory, that's going to be all we need to do. So let's try that. Only problem would be we gotta follow this. No, never mind. Let's say we gotta follow the big fella there, but we can actually just go around the backside of here.
Okay.
Oh god!
No more sneaking.
I think it just got seen, or almost officially. Should be able to chill here and be good. Oh god! There's a dude fucking, there's a dude right there.
Oh, I'm spotted. I need to get to that place fast.
I didn't know that there was a guy right there. Well, that also didn't work out for me.
I need to set off that blaze before it's
Oh
too
god,
late.
help! Kind of totally botched going up there, but at least we made it. I know, that would be incredible. Any discount codes currently available? Not that I'm aware of. Not at this time. Oh, crap. I'm sitting here, like, drinking my drink, thinking it was over for a second there. Oof. My bad. But yes, I agree with that, Josh. And I could see where you're coming from on that call. I could see why you'd want something a little bit deeper. Oh, how did that even happen with that? Oh my. Come on, fella. Where are you even going? Okay. You go over there, and I'm gonna go over this way.
Follow up.
Love using those. Yeah, I don't know where they post any bonus codes that aren't like the normal discounts you would get. I've had people ask me that enough times where I'm like, I don't know. Where would those? I don't know of that they ever just post random codes, do they? Am I unaware of that? Maybe I'm just missing the point, but I don't remember ever seeing anything like that. Take them out in front here, then they can't breathe fire. Of course, I'm missing about every single shot. That's true, though. There was this on the back. Like taking away their ability to do their attacks. Yeah, up, down, right. Up, down, left, right, B8. There's all kinds of codes I remember from different games since a kid. Oh, that's not even gonna hit him. Dead! The only reason is because I wanted to shock him and like pin him down a little bit, and then of course by having that set up, which it did work, you saw it there, but by getting it set up, I got killed. So on the one hand, good idea. On the other hand, when you're sitting there getting shot, probably not the best strategy. Just, you know, keep at it. So that might be a bit of a yikes. Yes, fire bad. What's sad is I knew that that was like not a good idea, but I just wanted to pin him down, and then, you know, I got to do what I wanted. I just got to die for it as well. Oh, you didn't like sticking with the traps? Honestly, the traps are good, just not when you make sure you're doing it at the expense of your health. Oh, you killed him. Nicely done, person. Oh my. The big boys come over to say hello to me. Ah, fudge Nellies, I did it again. Fuck off. Oh my. How? How did that not count? There's no way that it just hit him. That's some straight booty right there. There was no actual way that did not hit him. I'm actually mad about that. When I laid that trap down, that should have shocked him and stopped him. Alright, so there's that one. Just like set these up around the battlefield. Feel bad because I'm so distracted by what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm getting hit so much. Oh my. Guess I need to quit trying to be fancy. I've been doing like all my fights the exact same way, so I'm trying to do it a little bit different, but you know, that's obviously not working out for me, so I guess I need to just do it the way I would normally do it. I mean, sometimes it's fun to mix it up, but... Yeah, I know, that's exactly what I need to do, Josh. So Josh, in spite of everything we know about the game now as far as like the DLC and everything, are you still really excited about the adventures? Because I'll admit, when I saw some of that stuff, that actually turned me off from it a little bit. I was like, eh. Besides the fact that as the beta went, I just kind of stopped enjoying it as much as the time went on with it. And I'm not like trying to be edgy. Oh, I hate it. It's nothing like that. I just kind of got to where, even before getting done with it, I was like, I'm not having that much fun with it. But I know I still want to get in play. Does that make sense? Oh, I forgot I had this. Help right here, actually. Oh, fuck off! There's no way that was hitting me from that far off. Fuck you. Sorry, don't language. My bad. Take care, Esther. Thank you for coming by and saying muchos hello-os. I actually got offended that that hit. There's no way that should have hit me back there. Of course, you know, probably was, but still, fuck off. That did not go well.
All Mother, look upon our victory. A debt of blood is paid. Remember this day.
All my traps are like in the cutscene.
From your lips to the goddess's ears. Yes, remember it.
I like that. That's kind of a neat effect.
Be ready to leave this place. Let your spears and arrows rest in the bodies of the fallen. They are tainted, like these ruins.
Be mad, like, what if that's my good weapon stuck in them? French fries. Wait, what'd you say, Josh? It's Saturdays and Sunday. I'm going to be on all day long. Hey, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's one of those things where some people, just based on the principles of one thing or the other, they won't play certain games, some people will. Like I said, it's one of those things where it's not having different opinions. Like, I prefer PC, and it's better because it does this. I prefer console. You know, I prefer this game. I'm not going to get this game because of this. I'm going to get the game and not care. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I just get sick of, like, the online world. I'm sick of all social media because you can't share any opinion on anything, even in gaming, without people being like, well, you shouldn't be excited about that game, blah, 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 and all the reasons why. And it's just like, okay, if you don't care about a game and don't want to like it, that's fine. You got the right to that opinion like anybody else does, but just shut up. Just let me feel how I'm going to feel about it. Let me live my life. I mean, I think if you have an opinion and you just have to state your opinion that someone else disagrees with, like on consoles or whatever, man, quit letting people live rent-free in your head. Like, you not have enough to do in your life to not be getting offended and mentioning shit constantly? Well, and then the problem is not only that, but it's just like rent-free. Rent-free. There's too many people that let so many different people and subjects and gaming and otherwise live rent-free in their head. It's just like, good God. It's crazy. Yeah, I was the same way. If it wasn't for losing my gamer zone, I would have done the same thing by now, Josh. But I can't lose my connection to that website. I made a new Twitter account where I don't follow anyone or anything. I'm just sick of it. I don't care what the topic is. I'm sick of everything. Because so many people that I know and see online, but people I know in person as well, they're very entitled. It's very much, here's my opinion. And if you want to share your opinion, that's cool. See, me, I see people share opinions that I couldn't disagree with more constantly. Not just pass by it or scroll by it. But yet, there got to a while where anytime I shared any kind of meme, any kind of video, any kind of anything about something that they disagreed with, here came the comments. Well, that's a straw man argument. Well this, well that. It's like, fuck off. You can share whatever shitty opinion you have. I can't share mine without, like, you know, you should be able to talk about what you feel one way or the other without having somebody, well, here's why you're wrong. No. Having an opinion is never wrong. It's your opinion. I mean, come on. So, it got to a point where I started unfollowing everything on social media. I don't follow anything on Facebook. Nothing. I see nothing that anybody posts on Facebook. Nothing posts anything as far as I know, because I unfollowed literally every page and every person on Facebook. Made a new Twitter account so that I can keep up with the very few things I like keeping up with without having to keep up with it. I gave up on all of it. I don't have time for it. I've got enough mental and emotional and physical issues I'm dealing with. I do not have time to add even more stress to what I'm dealing with. I'm barely holding on physically and mentally. I'm barely hanging in there in life. I've really been in a bad place. I don't need that extra negativity, so I'm avoiding all of it. It's just like, oof. What do you think about the new Batman trailer? I lost 20 pounds worth of children that day when it came out. I've literally watched it more than 30 times. Like, I loved it. Very amped for what it is and what it's going to be. It looks really good. Hey, Carl! Man, I understand you like to joke around, and I know you like to share comments and everything and mess with me, but some things I tell you like that are private. That's private chat. You're not supposed to mention that here. Come on now. I know you like to mess with me, but I thought we were friends. You're not supposed to tell everybody that. But yeah, it looks good, Josh. I'm excited about it. I did that fight so poorly. That all was awful, but I'm glad we won. Yeah, he did. I liked it, Josh. I like that we're going to get a good take on the Riddler. We haven't had a serious Riddler. Now, personally, I know we talked about it the other day, and I know you disagree. I like Batman Forever. I unironically enjoy that film. Batman and Robin, for the memes, I can get into it, but I don't really enjoy the film except for the memes of it. I actually enjoy Batman Forever. I'm sorry, I do. But that being said, the Riddler we got there wasn't a real serious, great take on the Riddler. So I'm excited about getting a movie where he's either going to be the main focus or at least a strong focus in it. Like, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be cool. Honestly, I would probably do that, Carl, except for I think that I would get in trouble for it. And I don't even know if this is bad to admit or not, so hopefully this is not one of those things that I'll get in trouble for. But when I was married to my wife, when I was with my ex, whatever, when I was married, me and my wife would do that sometimes. We would trade clothes and everything. And so I would give her my clothes, shirt, hat, and we'd try to dress her up like me. And she'd put me like fully in her clothes, do makeup the whole 9 yards. And we would just go to the store and just live life and do stuff like that. I mean, it was exceptionally rare, but we did it just for fun. We weren't doing it to... It wasn't to make fun of anybody. It wasn't any kind of lifestyle. It was literally just for the hell of it. And if I was still with her and we still did that stuff, I would absolutely stream like that. I would. I look good. She did a good job dressing me up. I mean, I've got a beard and all that stuff now, so that probably wouldn't work as well as it did then. But I would. So it's funny that you say that, because I've done that kind of thing before and would actually do that again. Except for the fact that, depending on how it'd be taken, it would be taken, like, wrong or disrespectful, which wouldn't be the intention by any means, but it's one of those things you gotta be careful about, I guess.
Some trunks.
But, yeah, it's just funny that you mentioned that, because we had fun with that. But yeah, speaking of fun, I really enjoyed today's stream. I hope you guys did as well. Got to play games, got to talk some Star Wars, got to talk some Batman Gotham Knights. So I'm really excited about going ahead and streaming again tomorrow. I think it's going to be fun. Whatever time zone you guys are in, count back 2 hours, and that's when we start tomorrow. We'll be doing a little bit more Horizon, and it'd be fun. So I think you guys would enjoy it. Thank you for tuning in. Keep in mind, if you guys are interested in getting this game, either for PC or PlayStation 4, we have both versions at cdkeys.com at the link I just threw up on the screen there. So give it a look, check it out. If you guys haven't been to the website in a while, check it out in general. They've revamped it. It looks really good. So definitely. But thank you for supporting the streams. Thank you for hanging out. It's a lot more fun to stream. I did a stream a couple weeks ago. It was a Friday. There wasn't really many people there chatting, which it happens. People are there watching, but not really chatting. I'm going to tell you, as a streamer, and not that I'm just, a streamer, but as a guy who streams, it makes it a lot easier to do it when you got people to chat with. I love all you guys, from Daniel to Simon to Carl to Josh, all you guys that kept up throughout the entire stream. Yeah, God, it's so much more fun to do this when you have people to shoot the shit with. When you get distracted from the game because you're so busy talking to people, that's a good thing in my opinion. You guys, y'all kick ass. I like it. So thank you for coming in. Thanks for chatting it up. And hopefully we'll see you